You can make the resizing to happen as an animation if you want. Now when we drag the resize handle, it happens instantly, right? Instead of this, we can make this happen as an animation, and there are 3 options you can use for this purpose, and they are animate, animate duration, and animate easing. If you want the basic animation effect, what you need to do is you just have to set the value of animate option to be true. So let me set the value of animate to true and see the difference. Refresh. Let me try to drag this handle. I am actually dragging this and releasing the mouse, and it happens like this. That is, when I drag the resize handle, we are not able to see the effect instantly. Instead, when I release, it happens like this. So this is how you can add an animation to the resizing. And there are 2 more options. They are animate duration and animate easing. Animate duration is the duration in which the animation should get complete, and the values you can set for animate duration are slow, fast, or even a number in milliseconds. So if I set the value of animate duration as fast, the animation will happen quickly. And the default value of animate duration is slow actually. So let me refresh and let me try to drag this and release. See, it happened quickly. Let me now try to change this to 5000. So this animation will get completed in 5 seconds because this value is in milliseconds. So 5000 means it is 5 seconds. So let me try to refresh. Let me drag till this. Release the mouse. See, it happens slowly because it happens in 5 seconds. Again, if I drag like this, it happens slowly, that is in 5 seconds. So you can specify the speed in which the animation should be completed using the animate duration option, and the values you can set are slow, fast, and a number in milliseconds. Slow is the value of animate duration by default. Then one more option is there. It is animate easing, and it is the speed in which the animation should get completed. So let me set a value as linear. Actually, you can have many different values for the animate easing option, and you can find them at this address, that is api.jQueryUI.com/easings. So easing values specify the speed at which an animation should be completed. So these are the possible values. Linear means it will happen in the same speed from start to end. And if you want to see the effect, here are some values. This is linear, swing, ease, out, bounce. Let me click the start the race button, and it happens like this. It stops at the same time, but the speed is different, right? As you see here, it goes in the same speed. Here it bounces, ease out, bounce, it bounces. And if you want to add some other value, let me specify ease in circ and see the difference. See, this one starts slowly and ends quickly. Here also starts slowly and ends quickly. So I have specified the value as linear for the time being, and see it. Refresh. Let me change. See, it happens in the same speed because the value is linear. And the value of animate easing is swing by default. So if we do not specify any value for animate easing, it will happen with the swing easing option. So let me cut this, refresh, let me resize. See, it starts slowly and ends faster. On the other hand, if we specify the value as linear, then it happens in the same speed from start to end, like this. Okay. And let us try with this one, ease out, bounce. Okay, when I try to copy, it gets disappeared. Okay. So let me try ease out, bounce. Ease out, bounce. Let me check whether the value is correct or not. Ease out, bounce. O and B should be capital. when you set value for the animate easing option, you have to make sure that the values are accepted values from this list. Okay, so now I have specified the value as ease out bounds. Let me refresh. Let me try to resize. See, it happens like this. It is getting bounced, isn't it? It is getting a bouncing effect. So changing the value of animate easing, you can get different effects for the animation, and animate duration will specify the time in which the animation should be completed, and the animate option can be used if you just want the basic animation effect. So these are the three values you can use to make your resizing happen as an animation.